Yeah, I like to welcome y'all back to the scroll. I appreciate everybody that liked my last video, shared it, subscribed, all of that, man. Y'all been showing me so much love, yo, so I just gotta keep going with this shit. As long as y'all keep showing love, yo, I'm just gonna keep rocking. I don't give a fuck. I ain't doing what everybody else doing, but I'm just trying to do me. I appreciate the love. The day we scrolling TikTok, we try and find out what's up with United States Airlines. Like, I heard that niggas ain't picking up the phone. Nigga ain't calling us back. Nigga said come to the guard. Nigga said fuck that. So hey, let's see where we at.
Get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed. If you want to impose nuclear war on China, you will be wiped out by nuclear war. This is very serious. China's policy is very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot. If you have not watched the Victory Day parade in Beijing on September the 3rd, one of the weapons China demonstrated is a missile with all the warheads. We call it 61 because it can contain 60 nuclear warheads plus one hydrogen bomb. Now, in the world of today, let me tell you, which country has hydrogen bomb?
One.
China is the only country with hydrogen bomb.
True story.
And that ICBM can cover every corner of the world in less than 20 minutes and destroy any target in any corner of the world without any possibility of being intercepted. I hope Washington has learned the lesson. If you
Now, what I would say to y'all niggas in the United States is leave them folks alone. Leave them alone. Our allies ain't picking up the phone calling us back. They ain't even calling us back. So you better not be over there fucking around with China, having China on some bullshit. Cause I swear to God, I'm about to be a refugee. I'm about to go be a refugee somewhere. I ain't about to not. I'm about to go be a refugee. Hey, any countries out there, y'all looking for some? Sure. Hey, y'all really tell me I'm stuck here? Come on, don't do me like that. Dear China, please just take him and his administration. Majority of us didn't vote for him. We didn't. I didn't. I ain't got nothing to do with this, but y'all gonna lock me up. Yeah, I beat up the motherfucking microphone because y'all motherfuckers making me mad with this shit. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second. That is when I realized nigga ain't playing game. Nigga said you can fire the first one, but that second one, we ain't gonna let you get that. See, nigga said they are not Martin Luther King. He is not turning another cheek. That nigga said he is doing whatever is necessary. Beat their right into the ground. All of you Americans kissing China ass are clueless. China isn't the most powerful country in the world. They have over 1 billion people that would lose their lives. See, it be dumb motherfuckers like you. Let me go to your page. Cause you're a dumb motherfucker. And look at the shit you post. This is shit you post. As if you got some intelligence. You ain't even got your face up there. You got 19 followers. Shut the fuck up.
you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to
shit he talking about, shut the fuck up. Dear China, we not beefing. We love y'all. Hey China, I love Chinese food. I get it 2 times a week. This is support. I love that Blue Island Chinese food down there in the market too. I'm just trying to support. Dear China, we not beefing. We love y'all. Here's the thing. You probably should know. You probably should now have said this. North Shore showed off your toys. Venezuela and Iran showed how discreet and invisible the bombers were to Chinese detection technology. I would have kept that shit quiet. One of the main differences between China and US is this: we don't show off our shit. It's all under lock and key. You need high level clearances to even get an idea of our capability. China is out here having parades, showcasing their weapons. We know 20 minutes is the max. I don't think you understand what a hydrogen bomb is. There is no running from that. Even if you get 20 minutes away, the motherfucking shit is gonna come there. What are you talking about? This is the American educational system. Yep, the American educational system. Because if you believe that, I got some water and a land. Never mind. Don't worry about it. At this point, what country can come get me? Because this is ghetto. I'm with you, baby. I'm with you, girl. He's speaking English. That means business. China is not party. China not playing with y'all, yo. China said, "Dad, bust y'all motherfucking head. Y'all come over here playing them dope fiend ass games. Stop playing with my mans and them. They don't play like that."
This FBI whistleblower has a warning to the American people.
About a minute and a half, and then I want to turn the rest of my time to Mr. Jordan.
Yes, sir. I would just say that I consider the hearing today my last act of service as a public servant for the United States of America, and I'll give you my professional opinion. I personally have no confidence that the FBI will rein in its own conduct. There are no current effective checks and balances against them conducting lawless action with any type of correction in a legitimate time frame. Their ability to overclassify information can allow them to stonewall forever. My other recommendations are in the natural order. First, vote. The second is the Second Amendment. Arm yourself and know how to defend yourself. Make 3 to 4 friends in your neighborhood and promise to come to each other's mutual aid in times of hardship. And during the Great Depression, people stocked up a pantry. So I think that's a good practice, especially in our economic times. And make sure you have 3 to 4 months of food. As a person of faith, I'd say pray the rosary and read the gospel of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and live it every day. And that's all I have to say. Thank you for the time.
This FBI whistleblower has a warning to...
I mean, hey, I think white people are more fearful than I am. You can hear the fear in his voice. He was arrested the other day. Now let that sink in. Democrats always fear-mongering. We never felt safe and more at peace. I don't feel safe nor at peace. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Thank you. I remember seeing this back in the day, but man, Jesus is at the door right now. If this video is still circulating, Jesus love you. Turn to him. Prepare for the worst, hope for the best. My dad always told us that America was going to become Russia. I'm starting to believe it. Yes, listen to this man. God has to pray. God will remove these demons in the Oval Office. Keep watching. Those demons have to go. New FBI. Something coming. Lord Joshua, Father. God protect us. I like the idea of making 3 or 4 friends. Rather not warning, he's a religious fanatic who believes in God for survival. I mean, depends on how you look at it and how you see it, bro. It can be fear mongering or it can be truth telling. Like a lot of the truth that we've been getting these days, you wouldn't believe this shit back in the day. You wouldn't believe that it's a secret cabal running a motherfucking country that's eating babies. You would not have believed this shit. And a lot of people that says this shit or says this shit not happening, It's not aging well. Everybody that's sitting around saying that we look crazy and we dumb for believing that shit, now y'all looking kind of foolish. We the ones that's looking right. Now y'all looking crazy. Y'all called this stupid. Y'all called this crazy. Y'all called this conspiracy theories. Y'all said because we asked questions that we shouldn't be asking, that we are anti-Semitic, we are anti-government, we are disrespectful, we don't love the police, we don't support our troops. In our actuality, I support my troops. My son is an army. So I support my son doing the right thing. I would never support my son out here doing some shit that I know he wasn't raised to do just to make a paycheck. Like, I don't believe in that. So no, and I'm now more inclined to ask questions today than I've ever been in my life. I ask more questions today than I've ever asked in my life, and I think that's a good thing.
Americans need to be prepared for the situation in the Middle East, as there may be an energy shortage. To address this, restrictions on household electricity usage will gradually begin to be implemented. But don't panic, the power sector has already partnered with large companies to introduce a home energy saving device that will keep your electricity bills manageable. Of course, this device is currently only available to Americans. Learn about it as soon as possible and get ready before major changes arrive.
Now, y'all, come on, bro. Why the fuck is they doing shit like this to us? Like, what do we ever do to y'all to make y'all hate us this bad? Like, come on. They gonna say this is clearly AI. Use the fake videos. See, this is why nobody knows what's really going on, because there's so many fake videos and distinctions from the Epstein files. It's ridiculous. Let's not keep pushing fake videos, because power shortage is a serious reality. All this will do is make people ignore the very real warnings. This look AI as fuck. Believe what you want. Just don't say no one warned you of what's to come. That's what I say. It rather it's AI or it's not. If in today's time you believe that nothing is real and everything these niggas saying is true, something is wrong with you. This is AI. I don't see this anywhere else. Trump didn't say that. He will lie to the grave and say America is winning. This is AI. AI looked into, but it's possible. Are we supposed to believe this isn't AI? You can believe what you want. Our power is out for hours and hours in our whole city in Washington right now with my candles lit. What's going on? Why is there outage in your area? I'm getting reports of unknown reasons why people powers off. It's AI. It's nowhere on Google. See, this is the problem with people. People believe that Google is the end-all, be-all truth. It's really not. It's really not. It's really not. Because Google is controlled by somebody that allows shit to be uploaded and re-uploaded. So stop the bull. Justin Saudi officials say United States abandoned us and redirected its air defense to protect Israel. They did. That's why y'all niggas say fuck them. If this is true, the country is toast. All I can say is get Trump.
President Trump wants to reopen the Strait of Hormuz.
When the time comes, the U.S. Navy and its partners will escort tankers through the strait if needed.
I hope it's not going to be needed, but if it's needed, we'll escort them right through.
And he wants countries like China, Japan, South Korea, and members of NATO to help. But so far, no one has volunteered to protect commercial shipping from Iranian attacks. In just 2 weeks, the U.S. says it has destroyed dozens of Iranian Navy ships. But Iran has many asymmetric weapons it can use to target ships, including missiles, drones, naval mines, and speedboats. And because the Strait of Hormuz is so narrow, reaction time could just be seconds from an Iranian launch site to a targeted ship. Meanwhile, escorting cargo ships also requires a massive force. One estimate suggests 8 to 10 destroyers might be needed to protect a single convoy. The U.S. Navy has only about 50 combat-ready destroyers spread across the globe. Even if such a plan works perfectly, analysts say escorts might only restore about 10% of pre-war shipping traffic. Since the U.S. and Israel attacked Iran on February 28th, commercial shipping through the Strait of Hormuz has nearly stopped. And that's a huge problem because about 20% of the world's oil passes through this narrow channel. Iran's drones and mines are cheaper and smaller than U.S. warships. Just one strike can immobilize an oil tanker or cargo ship worth tens of millions of dollars, which is why the world's most important oil choke point is effectively closed, a bottleneck that's costing the global economy billions of dollars.
Who fault you think it is? Trump knows a thing or two about escorts. He doesn't control the Strait of Hormuz. Hey, what I say is Trump has put himself in a fucked up position. And trying to pretend that he didn't, hey, that shit.
If the United States goes to war with Iran in the near future, it will not be because Tehran actually threatens America. It will be because Israel and its powerful lobby in the U.S. have succeeded in creating an essentially false casus belli to mandate such action. Well, the United States has been driving drunk for quite some time, and that dangerous behavior has to some extent been encouraged by Israel and its many supporters in Washington. I also would not doubt that Israel, accustomed to behaving with impunity towards its alleged friend and patron in Washington, might manufacture a pretext to draw the U.S. into a new conflict. Israel, which relies on Washington for billions of dollars in aid and also for political cover in international fora like the UN, does not spy discreetly, largely because it knows that few in Washington will seek to hold it to account. Israel, where government and business work hand in hand, has obtained significant advantage by systematically stealing American technology with both military and civilian applications. The GAO concluded that Israel conducts, and this is a quote, conducts the most aggressive espionage operation against the United States of any U.S. ally. So the answer to the question, is Israel an ally of the United States, is most definitely no. If the
They are not our allies, bro. I don't even understand how we got in this predicament of taking care of another fucking country for the last 75 to 80 fucking years. Like, we've been giving them money since fucking 1948. Like, we founded Israel. The United States founded Israel in a Palestine land. Like, this is what, and then motherfuckers want to say, it's not a migration, it's a group of people coming home to reclaim their land. You're not even a group of people that was there to even come back and reclaim the land. The Palestine people ain't even the original people that was there. They just been there as long as we was there. They used to live side by side with us, not side by side with you white niggas. You niggas are colonial. You niggas are people that colonialize every fucking thing around you and then try to pretend that you didn't. You want to make it seem like Israel has always been a state where white Caucasian Jews have lived. That's not true. It's not true. until 1948, you niggas was no man. What do no man mean? No man mean no land. You didn't have a land. You was persecuted in one place, persecuted in another place, persecuted in another place, and then the British colonized Palestine and in turn turned around and gave it, sold it to what niggas are called Jews today. No. You're not gonna get me. I know my history. I know what happened. I wasn't even born at the time, but they know, you know what they say, if you ever wanna hide the truth, you hide it in a book. So unless you go read these books in a library, like bro, you will never know that Israel ain't even a real land. Israel not even real. It has not been around as long as every other country has been around. Israel is less than 100 years old. Now you take that and do what you want with it. Want to call me anti-Semitic? I can't be anti-Semitic by talking about my own people. Oh, because my hair's braided up like this and shit, and I'm black, you wouldn't consider me a Jew. You wouldn't. But in our actuality, when you trace my lineage all the way back, my mother's side come from the Ivory Coast. My father's side comes from what is now known as the Middle East, which wasn't the Middle East at that time. It was Kemet and Ethiopia and some other shit. It was definitely wasn't named Israel. It definitely wasn't named Israel. And Islam wasn't the most popular it wasn't the most popular religion in that region. Judaism wasn't even the most popular religion in that region. It wasn't even Christianity. You want to know what it was? It was Hinduism. But a lot of us don't read to find out this type of information. We just sit back and allow them to tell us whatever. They put it on the television and we believe it. Because it's on TV, we believe it. The Epstein connection is the key. And or Israel has something on Trump that they are using against him to ensure to support Israel. The American government has an intelligent problem. None of them is intelligent. Why isn't Israel sending troops to Iran? Because Israel don't have its own fucking army. They got the IDF. And you want to know what the IDF is? The IDF is other motherfuckers from other countries joining your army. They not real. Fuck Israel. I don't care who like that, who don't like that. Nigga, can't. Not gonna tell me I'm anti-Semitic because I believe something and I'm speaking my truth. Fuck them. See what the fuck they doing around the world to other people? Man, fuck them. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Nigga, it's not about to sit up here and tell me that you've been through a Holocaust and now you out here causing a Holocaust. What the fuck? And then everybody want to talk about October 7th. Fuck October 7th. October 7th happens when you continually oppress people Like October 7th can happen in the United States, whether we want to believe it or not. It's just that black people ain't got to the point of saying we ain't done. We ain't tired of this shit yet.
Iran, Russia, China, North Korea, ISIS, Al-Qaeda. They may be watching this right now.
Okay.
Our military should not be mistaken for a cable news gabfest show.
Yes.
We don't care what you look like.
Yes.
We don't care who you voted for.
Perfect.
Who you worship, what you worship, who you love.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if your dad left you millions when he died or if you knew who your father was. We have been honed into a machine of lethal moving parts that you would be wise to avoid if you know what's good for you.
Yes.
We will not be intimidated.
Okay.
We will not back down.
Okay.
We've seen war. We don't want war. But if you want war with the United States of America, there's one thing I can promise you, so help me God. Someone else will raise your sons and daughters.
If you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed. If you want to impose nuclear war on China, you will be wiped out by nuclear war. This is very serious. China's policy is very clear. China will not fire the first shot, but China will not allow you to fire the second shot. If you have not watched the Victory Day parade in Beijing on September the 3rd, one of the weapons China demonstrated, we call it 61, because it can contain 60 nuclear warheads.
Now, I ain't a master of threats, you know what I'm saying? Nor am I a master of, what would you call it? Truth telling? I ain't a master of that. But I was listening. It don't seem like niggas take America serious. You said somebody gonna raise their sons and daughters. You might not even have no sons and daughters to raise with that motherfucking hydrogen bomb. Like, bro, you got 20 minutes to get where you going. And you think you gonna get out of the way in 20 minutes? You go and keep on asking for war. I don't think nigga taking that serious no more. I stand with Iran. I stand with Iran. China's the future of the world. Hate China's the future of the world. America can't win against people who are not afraid of death and even consider death as the greatest gift to Allah. So how can Trump make them afraid? Trump is trying to make people all over the world hate America. If America can't win against Iran, then this is the beginning of America's destruction. Iran has allies, China, Russia, North Korea, and the end of the U.S. We Africans, we are ready. China is the scariest one. USA, I felt like watching a movie, but they lost all the wars since World War II. Has just been blagging. U.S., they think they own the world. Why they don't make like peace? U.S. is no more supreme. Iran just concentrate on to improve its ICBM that can reach U.S. mainlands, or China can supply Iran some. The U.S. general and Pakistan general are the same. United States of America. So without military power, economic strength is nothing. Ex-Gulf state, except Iran. I mean, motherfuckers don't even understand, bro. Like, niggas just be talking outside they necks. I don't think y'all understand what the war is going on. The war is about to go down. It's about to go down.
My name is Flower. I am a former political prisoner of the United States of America's federal government. I was born and raised in the United States of America. I left the United States years ago with zero intentions of ever returning. I love my country, but my country does not love us. I am watching National Guards be deployed in counties like Los Angeles. I am watching military officers take weapons and guns and ammunition and unload them off of trucks. I know that my people, the African American community, thinks that this does not affect you. I know that we have been conditioned to believe that this is none of our business. And I am here to tell you that you are next. This does not end with them. And you need to do something now to save yourself. My name is Flower.
You know, niggas always talking about you need to do something to save yourself, but what you gonna do? Most people in an economic situation where they cannot leave. Like, you know, it be people that really want to leave the United States, but the economic situation is just not where they want it to be able to leave. And then if they wanted to leave, where would they go? How would they start over? Like, see, the United States have not gave us our generational wealth that we are owed. If we could, I'm telling you, and I'll put this on my life, if you gave black people reparations, 90% of us would leave. And I think they know that. I think they know that 90% of us would leave this country and go to another. Because why stay here? It's nothing here for us.
Listen to President Obama's stark warning to Americans about what's happening in our country right now.
We have blown through, just in the last 6 months, a whole range of not simply assumptions, but rules and laws and practices that were put in place to ensure that nobody's above the law. That we don't use the federal government to simply reward our friends and punish our enemies.
Who wants Obama back? Listen to
You know, Obama did the same thing, though. So it's like every president does the same thing. Oh, shit. I was reading them shits in my head. Funny how people are actively insulting Obama. Meanwhile, the current president is being extremely reckless with power he was entrusted with and is actively threatening and taking over countries, which will inevitably start World War III. Until we can get niggas out, like, bro, colonialism is always going to be a problem as long as we in the United States do not stand up to our government. Like, our government is us, but hey, I don't think a lot of motherfuckers understand that. That's a lot of them comments right there to read, bro. She got 187. She doing good, dog.
This is big breaking news. A shelter-in-place order has been issued at a U.S. military base.
Make sure we don't go to war against Iran, which would be a profound mistake for our country. So that's a really, really important thing. Drill, baby, drill domestically. Peace in the Middle East, peace with Russia, Ukraine. You'll see gas prices go down to $30 a barrel. Charlie, what does that mean? $1.75 a gallon. That's what it means, okay? Make sure we don't go to war against Iran, which would be a profound mistake.
Well, your old boy Charlie, they ain't listen to you. They went to war. And gas is up. $5 a gallon.
If you want to have war, you will get war. If you want to destroy China, you will be destroyed.
Alright, y'all. This one wasn't all that fun. They ain't really give us nothing. Like, I might do another search later. Because this one sucked. We didn't even find out if American allies is bed or not. Fuck it.